ThorSport trucks in 3 of the top 4 spots. Enfinger, Rhodes, and Crafton.
Good push on the back of Rhodes by Crafton. There's Truex looking to the bottom. Look at him on the front straightaway, 4 wide.
Kyle Busch went down to the apron trying to get by Austin Cindric, had to tuck back in.
Nice turn by Ben Rhodes. He's going to get some drafting help from Crafton. Look at that mess.
Oh,
wow.
my goodness.
4 wide on the backstretch, coming to turn 3.
Track's widen out, Phil. You can see Rhodes made that work. Crafton hung in there too from that outside position.
ThorSport trucks running 1, 2, 3. Rhodes, Enfinger, Crafton.
Look at these guys racing so hard here, trying to get some stage points.
Look at Crafton, the veteran. He saw Enfinger dive to the bottom, knew he'd have a bad angle into the corner, took advantage of that.
Wow, what a save from Truex. Looked like he and the 98 of Enfinger got together just a little bit. Truex got sideways, not only saved it, but gained a position, moved to 3rd.
I can't believe how much they've improved that Truex truck from yesterday.
Kyle Busch in the middle of 3 wide. That's his teammate Bell on the inside. Stewart Friesen outside, and Johnny Sauter on his tailgate.
This is more action than I thought we would see this early, but this is how our truckers go about it. These races are short. They know they have to get it done in a hurry.
Crafton challenging his teammate Ben Rhodes for the lead. They're coming to 1 to go in the opening stage here at Kentucky. Truex moving alongside Crafton for 2nd.
I think Matt got just a little higher than he wanted to down there in 3 and 4, slid up, lost some ground.
Yeah, I think he tiptoed just a little bit just to make sure.
Ben Rhodes from Louisville, Kentucky. So many family and friends here cheering him on tonight. And he's on the backstretch trying to protect his lead to win the opening stage here at Kentucky Speedway.
Ryan Truex doesn't care where Ben Rhodes is from, does he? The New Jersey driver says, I want to get this stage.
Rhodes will take the green and white checkers. Win stage 1.
First stage this year that Johnny Sauter did not score any points.
He's back in the 18th position, Phil.
Take him to school. We're going to beat here 4 tires, guys.
I understand the long-term strategy of Sauter. He wants to get that pit stop behind him, get to stage 2 in a position to win that one and ultimately the race. But he is in position to get a playoff point. I think that's pretty big to say, no, we don't need that playoff point. We want to get the one for the next stage and we want to win the race. Be interesting to see how that strategy plays out.
Well, Ben Rhodes, for the first time this season, gets a stage win. He'll have a playoff point to use. We're going to get to tops in the postseason if he gets there.
We're going to get to talk to him about that after these pit stops, too. That's pretty cool. Bet that young man's excited. You can hear it in his voice.
There's Kyle Busch. Had to pit a couple of different times. Ends up finishing that first stage in the 14th spot. How about this traffic
What
jam?
a hornet's nest he was in here.
Still down there. Low side's clear. Low side's clear if you need it.
That was a good break.
Inside of you, you're middle.
And he was clear for a moment on the inside.
Outside's clear.
And then Bell pulled up beside him.
Still down there.
Good radio communication and spotter communication from Bob Jeffrey, the longtime Tony Stewart spotter, is spotting for Kyle for the first time. First time the two of them have worked together tonight. Put Bob to the test right there in that traffic.
He's an experienced spotter. He knows what he's doing.
Pit road is open. Ben Rhodes bringing a long line of company with him. Herbie Sadler is there waiting.
Vince, he wins stage 1. His truck is too tight in turns 3 and 4. Crew Chief Eddie Traconis is calling for 4 tires, Sunoco fuel, and they want to take a little bit of wedge out of this truck. Caitlin.
I just checked in with Junior Joyner, crew chief for Matt Crafton. He said we're just a little bit free into 3, but overall we're really happy with this truck. Just might need a little bit of help on entry. Looking at Ryan Truex at the bottom of your screen, he was telling his team it's really good. Just check that right front for damage because I think the 98 got into me. 4 tires and fuel with no changes for the 16, guys.
Watching the crews go to work. Such a fun part of this sport, seeing those athletes go over the wall and get it done. Who can do it better? Who can do it faster? Gained spots on pit road can make a difference between where you restart and ultimately where you finish.
And differing strategies, I think, Phil, has been the headline of this race. Guys there getting no tires, others pitting for 4 tires. Let's talk to Ben Rhodes, the winner of that first stage, Kentucky native. Hey, Ben Rhodes, it's Michael Waltrip and the gang up here in the Fox booth. Do you copy?
Maneuvers as the truck would allow to break the draft, but I couldn't shake the guys behind me.
All good, bud. They're trying to talk to you on TV. We'll talk after. Talk to the TV.
Very nice of you, Eddie Troconis. That's the crew chief saying, talk to the TV. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Ben Rhodes, it's Michael Waltrip and the gang up here in the Fox booth. Do you copy?
I've got you, Michael.
Wow, what a great move on the restart. Good job, buddy. How's the truck, and how does this strategy, you think, set you up to win this race ultimately?
Well, I think it's going to come down to restarts. I took a few pages from Kyle Busch back in Kansas, and I'm hoping to apply them here tonight. Our safe plate Tuncher's fast, but we made some good adjustments there. I'm hoping that it'll get us as fast as everybody else, but this is just like super speedway racing on a 1.5 miles. It's the wildest race I think I'm going to be a part of. I couldn't shake the guys behind me. I was trying my best, so as long as the restarts can keep playing out in our favor, I'm going to make some crazy moves and get us up to the front, get us a win on a home state for all of our supporters that came out here.
Well, you're fun to watch, I'll tell you that. And the moves on the restarts are as much fun as you described them. And I love the student of the game you are, really paying attention to everything that's going on and making adjustments in your driving to be ready for these guys at the end.
Well, it's my second year, so I've got to wise up at some point. But I'm really enjoying it and trying to learn the most I can from guys like Kyle Busch when they get out here.
All right, buddy. Have a good night. Maybe we'll talk to you again.
Thank you very much.
Love what he had to say. Wild racing, and that's what we expect. How about this view from Austin Cindric as the battle with Myatt Snyder, the young guns going at it at Kentucky.